let's discuss a very simple but conceptual question that is based on ease of ionization to produce carbocation and halide ion. These are the four molecules we have. Let's say it is A, B, C, D, and these all are treated with Ag plus ion, silver plus ion, and we have to find in which case the ease of ionization of these molecules to form carbocation and bromide ion will be fast or easier. Okay, so let's see first one. If you treat with this with AgNO3, do we have any chance that this bond is going to break? Is this bond going to break? There is delta plus, delta minus. Can it break heterolytically to produce this carbocation and this Br minus? Do you think that this carbocation will be formed? I will say no. That is not possible. Why? Because this carbocation is extremely unstable. This is anti-aromatic compound. It is anti-aromatic compound. It has total of 4 pi electron and it follows the Huckel's rule. So it is anti-aromatic and these are highly unstable. So in this case, this molecule is not going to break into this carbocation and bromide ion. Hence, you are not going to get the precipitate of AgBr. This precipitate will not be obtained in the first case because since Br minus will not be available. Now let's see the second one. Do you think that this bond will break heterolytically to form carbocation and bromide ion? Let's try. If we are breaking this bond, we are getting this molecule, this carbocation and Br minus, that is bromide ion. Okay, we are treating with what? AgNO3. Now, this carbocation is very stable. How? Because we can see this is the carbocation pi conjugation and there is pi conjugation and lone pair pi conjugation. So we can have resonance like this and the resonating structure corresponding to that will be this one. Now if you see this molecule, this is just similar to pyridine. Only difference is there is oxygen in that molecule, there is nitrogen. Okay, so we can say these are total of, this has total of 6 pi electron, and this is again aromatic. Okay, so this is aromatic, but the first was anti-aromatic and aromatic are very stable. So it has a great ease of this ionization, heterolytic bond cleavage, and this Br minus will react with Ag plus to form AgBr precipitate. So in the first case, AgBr precipitate will be easily formed because Br minus is free here. Whenever Br minus is free and Ag plus is free in the solution, they will not exist together because AgBr has very low solubility, very low Kp value, so it will precipitate out. So you'll get AgBr precipitate in this case. Since the carbocation formation is very easy because it's aromatic carbocation, aromatic compound that has been formed in that. Let's try the third one. Do you think that it will break heterolytically? If you break, then you will get this extremely unstable carbocation. Yes, this one. This is highly unstable carbocation. So in this case again, this heterolytic bond cleavage is not possible and AgBr will not be formed. In the last one, if it will go there, then it will form quite a stable carbocation. So there is a little chance of this ionization to take place. Okay, because there is carbocation pi conjugation, so it is anyhow resonance stabilized. This is quite more stable carbocation as compared to the first one or third one. So we can say the maximum ease is in the case of second. If I do the numbering here, suppose this is the first molecule, second molecule, third molecule, fourth molecule. So ease of ionization will be maximum in the case of second molecule. Why? Because this carbocation is forming, that is aromatic. Then it is in the fourth, then it is in the third, and then it is in the first. First one is least stable carbocation because it is anti-aromatic. Okay, and most probably AgBr precipitate you will be getting in the second case and very little in the fourth case. Okay, so ease of ionization to produce carbocation and halide ion is maximum in this second molecule. That's all. Thank you.